Hello, chat. How's everyone tonight? No firsters tonight. That's unusual. Usually I could expect GMC or somebody already in chat. Oh well, they'll show up. There he is. Told you. The EU RP, yeah. I was thinking about how to describe this game earlier today, and it struck me as like, wait a minute. This reminds me of something. Licenses for everything. Needlessly obtuse and complex. It's the European Union of RPGs. Swear to God, it is. I think it fits it very well. All we need is a shared economic zone. So, let me quickly send out the Discord announcement. So more people can join us in our European adventure. Anyways, hope everyone brought their tea tonight. It's gonna take a couple cups. I still cannot remember anything from, well, very little of my time with this game. I can't recall what comes next. Symbol of peace and justice? That sounds like a lot of work. Single player MMO? Now, we've done that joke to death, so it's now officially the European Union RPG. How is Final Fantasy XII? Well, we're waiting for the European Union Commission to decide all the licensing fees for every single item in the game. That's right, I'm gonna beat this drum to death. You heard it here. What's up, Goku, and my name is not person. That's a name that threw me for a second. Sounds hectic. No, it just sounds like a little half-baked, really. Can't be a good MMO without reliable aggro control. Well, that's one of the problems. There's no real character that comes off as tanky enough. Bosch sorta does, but not really. Not enough. Daciana kicking down my door? God, I just put a new one up. Guess who doesn't work today? You actually got a day off for once, huh? Well, congrats, and you're wasting it here on my live stream. What is wrong with you? Is Mafia 3 good or terrible? It's average. It has issues. It wastes a lot of your time. But when it isn't, it's pretty good. I bring you life? Well, maybe not with this game, but other games I can probably be more entertaining. Breaches window. Okay, why do we have so many operators in chat kicking down doors, breaching the window? You guys have played too much SWAT or Rainbow Six Siege. You got one of your docs to watch my vids? Oh, what was his, how'd he handle that? He really enjoyed it. Oh, well, good. Give him my personal thanks. Have I seen the original Planet of the Apes? No. I've only seen, like, clips of it that everyone else has seen. What's up, Sly? How's it going? You should go back to this, by the way. You love Far Cry 3 vid? Well, thank you. Hey, if you like this game, go play it again. I was meaning to... my plan earlier today was to, level up off stream, but I kind of got, stuck watching... Well, not stuck. I made myself watch the SpaceX launch today, so I kind of took up a lot of my time. I was like, oh, I'm going to watch, these people get shot into space today. That seems a little bit more interesting than Final Fantasy XII. So that happened. Oh yeah, I got a YouTube video I need to save quickly now. You managed to do more than 10 sit-ups today. Had to stop since you almost pulled a muscle. Well, 10's a pretty good starting point, or point you've worked up to. There's a lot of other exercises you can do that'll help you get even more. I don't personally do sit-ups. They're just not my thing. I like it. There's other exercises I like more. But they're pretty good. No real issues with them. Alright, all of my YouTube stuff done now. Now I can focus on you guys. What's up, Electropop? Today you washed your car and tended the garden. So many flowers and veggies. Now, I kind of wish that where I live in a second-story apartment, so no gardening for me. I wouldn't mind something though, like a little herb garden, so I can have the fresh basil. If you could even grow in here. Planks is where it at. Yeah, they're pretty good. I do a modified version of. I do like crunch planks where I assume the plank position and then I bring my leg up to touch one of my elbows and repeat that over and over again. My favorite exercise is the old hip raises, where you lay on your back, you lift your legs up, and then you just repeatedly raise your waist up off the ground, up and down repeatedly, just using your waist muscles. It's really tough to do, but and they hurt a lot. They're very painful, by the way. You will not like them, but they are a good workout. I probably got the hip thrust. Well, you're really thrusting your entire leg straight up in the air, along with your hips. And you gotta do it repeatedly. So you fuck the sky. Well, there is an exercise where you're basically, humping the sky. That's where you have your feet planted on the ground, and you put, literally do humping motions up and down. What I'm talking about is where you, your legs are pointed straight up, and you, using only your hip muscles and stomach muscles, lift your hips, usually about 3 to 4 inches off the ground, and repeat that over and over. You've done nothing these past 3 days except go to work and play Phantasy Star online. Good or bad thing for you then? Can I do dragon flags? Yes. Not many though. Those are not easy. It's also compacted that I have nothing good to hold on to keep myself, stable, or at least anything that would, work very well for that. So I don't really make them a regular part of my exercise routine. Crazy? No, I'm not crazy swole. I just, I do exercise my core a lot, but that's mainly because I'm never going to have an actually killer-looking core because I got chubby when I was a kid. So there's a little bit of, loose skin there. So, great conversation, I know, but hey, it's still working out as much as I can. Like, my core exercise is actually a lot longer than either of than my upper body stuff. I'm not a dad. I can't have a dad bod. Dad bods are not known for being the crazy good physique. They're sort of in shape, but covered in a layer of fat. I'm a cat dad. You are depressing me right now. Stop it. Me and my cat have a mutually beneficial relationship. She lies in the corner and occasionally whines for food, and I pet her every once in a while. It's kind of a one-sided agreement when you think about it. You're scrawny as hell when you were a kid, and now you're chunky. I went through a rough time as a kid, so I was like, I'm gonna eat a bunch of barbecue chips. So I got a little bit chubby, but that was back in 8th and 9th grade. And thankfully I realized, wait a minute, this ain't good. So I started dieting and exercise and mostly lost all that. But there's a little bit of loose skin. Well, once you actually put on weight, you never lose, there's always that ghost of it left around. But there's not a whole lot, but it's the best I can do. I'm just mainly focused on training the abdominal core as much as I can. Fill it all in. Train the cat to grind for me. You have an interesting idea of what cats are capable of. We'll get started playing the game in a minute, chat. We're in the warm-up phase. Anyone else watch the SpaceX launch today? Good stuff. US put people back in space again for the first time in a decade. Without using a Russian rocket, that is. Dragons away, and I was like, I feel inspired. God damn, did we need it, considering the year we've had. Hello, Mr. Streamer. That's very formal. Too formal. Just call me Dartigan. Earth was so fucking flat. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You could definitely see the flatness. Folded, it was so flat. Meant to watch, but you slept through it. What's up? The video is still there on YouTube. 1010, the stuff. SpaceX is currently working on an even bigger ass rocket that'll apparently be able to take people to the moon and Mars. Now that's the stuff I want to see. Their prototypes keep exploding, though, apparently. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I wish them all the luck. Are you evil for hoping it would blow up on launch? Yes, because there's 2 people in it. Hold right there, Satan. I mean, there's only so much despair we need. My plan after YouTube and Twitch. Oh, well, I would hope I could, get the wife and kids while doing YouTube and Twitch, and not just stop this to do that. That would kind of suck. I kind of have my dream job at the moment. Don't think I want to give that up. Just, oh, yeah, time to get a shitty job that I don't like. That won't pay me as well either. Anyways, Chad, are you ready to begin a video game? You ready to delve back into the European Union RPG? Gotta have a license for everything, chat. That's how it works in the European Union. You got a license for that? No, can't use it. Can't move it across the country border either. You didn't level up and get the gambits? I mean, no, well, you're too stupid to use it. You know, license, and you need the proper education to use this, sir. It's just a belt? I don't care. That's the regulations. Alright. What's up, Silent Leon? How you doing? Let me turn the music on. DJ, hit the music. Alright, good. I think we might be going to, like, get a sword or something right now, if I recall last night. Title for this stream actually made you laugh out loud? Well, I'm proud I'm clever enough to do that then. But I'm not joking when I say this game is the fucking European Union of RPGs. You need a license for everything, you gotta be educated to use it properly, otherwise you can't use it. Gotta have a committee meeting to see if it's it's useful, overpay for everything. Because there's only so many people offering the service. British Act, well, goddamn it, you Brits, you had to leave the European Union and ruin that part of the joke, didn't you? Because everything's British. Or Spanish in this game. Or was that French? I couldn't tell what that guy was yesterday. Maybe licenses are why people only wear so few clothes? You might be onto something. This poor boy hasn't picked up a license for a t-shirt yet. That explains so much. I can't wear the shirt. I don't have a license for it. I'm gonna make a note of that. That might go into the video. Good. I wonder how much LP to use the toilet. License points to... Well, you have to set up a gambit for that first. So, if you wanted to use the toilet, you would be like, okay, I'm gonna set my gambits. Okay, so I'm gonna need, self at, 50% bladder, toilet, aim. Yeah, you see how it goes. Also, who am I calling a peon? Did I even use the word peon at any moment in the past hour or 10 minutes of streaming? I don't believe I did. I said European. Two different, that's one word. Peon is, something else. Alright, do I have anything to make money? No, I do not. Oh well. Actually got one of most of these anyways. Oh, I'm looking at the sell list, never mind. Bowline sash, confuse, half damage from arrow, increase magic power and HP is full, yada yada yada. I was told to get Berserk, it's good for casting on, Bark Boy. Borch. I'm gonna call him Borch for now on. We got in the bazaar. I guess these arrows will put, oil onto people. You made the conscious decision to listen to that song from Doki Doki Literature Club today. Why, it's a sweet song and a sweet game. Matching reds, smelling salts. Do you sell anything? But you know, anything I can actually afford? No, or use. I can buy a thorn mace for her, but that's most of my money. To be honest, buying new weapons doesn't get me excited in this game, since it's just like, here's a slight bit of, you know, extra stats. Oh well. We'll save our money for now. Let's also turn on the speed. 2 times, that is. What is this ugly woman emote? What? There's an ugly woman emote. What are you talking about? Watch your mouth, boy. It's rude. Okay, these wolves are butchering me. What the hell just happened? Fucking what? I looked away again and everyone died. Apparently the game just likes to throw super leveled enemies at you from time to time, and I keep forgetting that notion. Well, that was cool. I like everyone dying. Good. You know what? Everyone's at level 20 now, so I can... Fine. I just need to bring everyone back to life quickly. What the hell happened? One of those things where you just come across an enemy that can just butcher you. For no real reason. Heal him, please. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now we need to bring Fran back. That's a great start. Since you're in unemployment, you don't have much to do other than play old games, huh? Right, so, let's, for the time being, stick with, God, Pinello's stats suck so much. Let's go with these 3. These 3 can move through relatively fast. Where am I going? We can get the Sword of Kings and the Steelshire Miriam. I don't know where that is, though. Where's... Maybe it's down there in the shadowed area. I don't know. I like these games that make me think and remember places. Oh yes, the booty completed. That's like, completing the Zodiac thing, isn't it? What is it with these goddamn wolves? Honey Bear, you don't really want to be attacking him, because it ain't gonna end well for you. Alright. Just fear those goddamn wolves more than anything else. My Ash has magic I think they can raise. Anyone, Zyke is chat mom from his millions of pets. That was a weird sentence to read, but I believe you. Tempted to go back up to the save point just because I'm just getting my ass kicked by everything. God damn it. Stop. What is it with these things? I still have no idea. I'm just guessing where I need to go right now. Skeletons aren't as big of a deal. Level grind? Yeah, apparently that's what the game is telling me. But it's just those wolves, really. What's up, Jim? How's it going? Right now it's not so much level grinding, it's figuring out where the game wants me to go. Fully consume user's MP, changing one ally's HP to 10 times that amount. Not really worth... Oh. You want Jim to be chat's Oni-chan. What? You know, I'll leave that decision up to him. I don't think I have any eye drops. You have no idea what's happening? Apparently chat... I think Daciana got these ideas started that we need chat moms and dads. You know what, just fucking use white magic rays on it and kill its ass. Why am I... Okay, now I'm completely out of MP. Good. I am just melting to everything now. Do you have the technique charged yet? I don't know if I do or not. I can't really keep track of all my licenses at this point. I just know I'm getting butchered. That's all that really matters. Why do I keep dying in 3 hits? I don't know. I guess they just decided this area is like, yeah, this area is gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be grinding for a while if you want to move forward. Trying to watch the stream in 23 kilobits per second. How's that going for you? I don't even know if 23 kilobits per second is enough to hear my voice. Like, my audio is more than that. Wonder bits. Hey, sinners. Wow, we got so many mods here tonight. You guys better be on your best behavior. Who knows what they're likely to do when there's more than one. No werewolves are bad news. I don't know if I want to go near that. Do you think Naughty Dog is going to unveil their sci-fi RPG soon? I have no idea. It's like been something they've been working on for a long time, or been rumored to be working on. Couldn't tell you. I mean, they'll be done with The Last of Us soon, and they're not making another Uncharted, so they have to be working on something next. Jesus Christ. Running real low on ethers here. I don't want to be Chad's father. I want to make that clear. I would be very ashamed of all of you, my children, if that were the case, wasting their time here on my stream instead of improving themselves. You don't want me as your dad. So think carefully about those monkey paw wishes you're making. I'm more like the curmudgeon-y candy shop owners, like telling you buy it or get out. Okay, god damn it. Have any high ethers? I got one. I'm gonna have to use a high ether because I'm just getting my ass pushed in. I'm the alcoholic uncle. I'll accept that. That's a possibility. Right, we need to license up, apparently. At least that physical attack damage. Flame Purge. Yeah, sure, give me that. Right, and you. Not only am I always playing FF when you have time, it's also only always. Why can't I read what you're saying? It's also always when you're grinding. Yeah. So are you saying it's your fault then? Oh, I really need that. Well, I wouldn't be able to use Kurog anyways. I got no MP. But so let me get that stuff first. Grow her more as a black mage, shall we? No, actually, I was going for the Suna? I need to get a Suna. Increase physical attack damage. Yeah. Giant bow and burning bow. Potions restore more HP. Remedies remove petrify, confuse, and oil. Yeah, it should be fine. Why not? What was it about CinemaSins that made you want to do this? It was really more that I was good at finding, little things in games and making a mountain out of the molehill of them. More anything than CinemaSins did. I just like their format for it, but I've always been, good at finding that kind of stuff in a piece of entertainment. Their format just worked for me. It's like, hey, I think I can do that. So that's what I went with. Stop doom and disease. We're still on that. Need more damage. Increases max HP. I've never found any of these measures that I've unlocked a while ago, by the way. Just test the system. Do I have what it takes to play Willy Wonka? No. Do you? Green Hood, if you could ever ask me an actual normal question, I'd be amazed. Not just the first thing that, pops into your head. to Asuna. What is the absolute weirdest game I've ever played? I don't know, I haven't really played many of those what I'd call weird games, or games that I enjoyed because they were weird. Yeah, I don't think I've played any truly weird games. I've played a lot of bad games, but those really count as weird, in my opinion. But there's plenty of weird games out there. There's no doubt about that. Kojima might have pitched a huge AA game to Sony. I mean, of course he would. That's what he always works on. And they told him no. Well, you know, Death Stranding didn't exactly, set the world on fire in sales. It only barely broke even, I believe. Okay, we gotta fix Vaughn's gambits. He's going through way too much MP. Okay, we're just gonna turn this off right now. That one we'll turn off. We really only need to worry about healing if they get below 70% HP right now. Or below 50. We'll leave it as that. She picking her nose, same. Sometimes there's an itch and you gotta scratch. It's just one of those cute things Japanese idols do. I don't know why. What's that thing? Is there like even a name for some of those moves, like where they hold their fingers over like in a V shape around their eye and on the side pose? What does that have a name? Is 13 the worst FF game I've ever played? Yes. Cool. So many traps. Good stuff. The money shot? Okay, you came up with the worst name possible for it. That is inaccurate. There's a reason why Kojima as God exists. Well, yeah, because he wrote it into his game. Simple as that. But wasn't Kojima working on a horror game? Is that the one Sony said no to? Where is it I'm going? I don't know. Just the grinding lands, apparently. No, Kojima is apparently working on a horror game, after Death Stranding, not Silent Hill. He was like tweeting about it not too long ago. We obtained death. Cool. One spell I don't have to buy at the very least. But there's also been rumors about Silent Hill, from that Sony might be helping making one. There's also that game Xbox showed off that really pretty much looks like it's trying to be Silent Hill. Like, I forget what the name of it was. They showed off that shitty stream they did not too long ago. They even got the composer of Silent Hill working on it. The medium, yeah. Also, I noticed that they're using it looks like it's going to be a heaven and hell kind of thing, so it's a medium. But the art style they're using for their hell world seems to be based off that Eastern European artist who drew a lot of paintings based around hell. I cannot pronounce his name, It's impossible for my tongue. But just look up Eastern European art dude who, you know, drew pictures of hell. Use those exact words even, it'll probably, you know, come up. Eastern European art dude who paints, you know, hell. Google will figure it out for you. These fucking dogs. Bosch? I don't know. I can't. His name eludes me. I just know there's this artist dude he's dead now. By the way, his paintings are extremely messed up looking, and they're all around like hell and stuff. I'm not good at remembering like, you know, obscure artists. No, not Geiger or Giger, however you pronounce it. You know, let's, you know, increase Vaughn's HP. Yeah, that's it. The Zdivizilovskinski. Yeah, you try saying it. It's beyond me. It's too many Z's and slaws and Z's in there. But his art style is, you can just make it out in the trailer. They're using that for their hell. So good choice on that. You literally typed in what I said to look for, and it came up. But no, it's not HR Giger. That's the other one you're thinking of. That's the other. There is another game they showed off that clearly is inspired by HR Giger. But that game's been in the works for a long time as well. I mean, it will probably suck. But the other one, and the Zlobzinski guy. That's the one I'm pretty sure that is. Okay, this is just another big ass area that doesn't really lead to anything I need it to lead to. Didn't you think this is just like a grinding area? It's fine, I needed to grind. Yeah, I know who Giger is, guys, trust me. I'm very much aware of that one. His name I can actually remember and pronounce. Quiver of parallel arrows. Yeah, Scorn is the HR Giger game. The medium is using the art style that Vinsky guy. It's not Bosch. Trust me, I know who it is. And the guy up there already mentioned the name and it was right. Mainly because it was unpronounceable for me. Also, isn't Hieronymus Bosch like a much older artist? This guy is much more recent. He like died not too long ago. Like in the early 2000s, I believe. What is the weather report in my area? It's cloudy, but that's about it. Weather, oh yeah, Mike just spotted a JoJo meme. Sadly, it's not raining yellow snails. Which was one of the weirdest goddamn things ever happened in JoJo. What game made me want to quit before I finished? You know, FF13, Spec Ops, Vampire. Technically, I did quit before I finished it, but it wasn't for lack of trying, and that was the old Dark Corners of the Earth. But most games, if I ever got that way, I would actually have stopped. But now it's, you know, being a job and all. Uh-oh, I don't like the idea of attacking this thing. You idiots, stop! You stop, you idiots! What are you doing? I did not tell you to attack that. Oh, you idiot! Oh God, damn it! Run! Fuck! All of you flee! I need to go back up to the save point. That's all we gotta do now. Jesus, mother of God! Why? Holy shit. Just... snow creatures are no joke. I didn't want to die after all that leveling up, Chad. That would have really sucked. Now we gotta make a run to the save point through past these goddamn wolves. Yeah, no, I'm heading to the save point up there. The Mount Omisauce is how I've been pronouncing it. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I gotta go. I don't think it's anywhere down here. I think I gotta go back to, you know, Goldmoor Jungle or whatever. Keep the flee button on. Run past these. Down there, the path is just counterintuitive, so I was going the right way, but I was just too close to death. Alright, do we have, like... what's our levels at? Okay, we actually got Vaughn up to level 24, Bosch to 22. Ash up one level as well. Let's see, do I get any items for, like, I can sell to this guy? Money. Just realized I haven't been recording. Luckily, nothing of actual consequence happened. Alright, maybe we can actually buy some stuff. I think armor might be a little bit better. What's up, the philosopher? How you? Ice shield. Half damage from ice attacks. Golden armor. Traveler's vestment. I can use one of those. Feather cap. Also grab one of those. Bible vest, green beret, green shield. What can we buy for this? Fire rod, which it has. Storm staff, which it doesn't have. Elfin bow. I think we need a better bow for her. Really expensive, but she needs to be able to do more damage. Oh, +7 too. Oh well. Oh wait, we almost bought that. That's not the thing. I'm an elfin bow. What? Okay, good. Alright, chat, I just need something to figure out where the hell I'm going. There must have been a path I missed down there. Tea time. You know, don't open. If I could give you like an emote award for most creative use of them, I would. You create goddamn art in this chat sometimes. Oh, thank you, game, for spawning that right in front of me. Much appreciated. Oh, everyone's near death. I'm gonna like, quickly head back and you'll use the save point again. Didn't screw me this time, so I need to figure out which is the goddamn path down here. It must have been like back... it must be that area right there that I didn't get to, so I need to go back down that path, and I'm guessing that one right there will lead me over to there. That's the only one I can think to try. The other ones didn't really lead anywhere. Why am I controlling Pinello? That's a bad idea. Then again, this entire party is not really fun to control. They can't really survive much. That's where it's at. That's where I thought. It's where I was headed until I just got so close to death that I couldn't risk it anymore. It's these damn wolves. I wish I could actually kite in this game. That'd be great. I can draw just one of them over here. Use your gun from a distance, you moron! Oh god, Pinello just runs right in and gets killed. Thank you. My god. It's just fucking melting. If I'm gonna level those guys up, I have to keep these safe and just have, yo, 2 actual tanky people there. They're at the front. Keep the chat game focused. When has that ever happened? Talk about every little thing we can think of. Especially when there's not really much to talk about. It's just gonna be like killing random monsters. Not a whole lot of discussion to be found there. Yeah, well, current events though, we should keep that out of here. That I agree with. Things are a bit too dramatic right now. Why isn't Pinello healing? She's mostly set up for like using her black magic since she only has like very little white magic. Vaughn is my super healer. I could use a wee quickening, yeah, but well, I don't want to. Those I like using those on bosses. I think I go this way. Keep the chat horny. Will do. To walk this rift in ice and snow, this is part of our asceticism. Go up this slope and south. From here you'll reach the still shrine of Miriam. That's what I was looking for. You go to Mount Burromusasi. You go to the wrong way. Heads southeast down the slope, then to the north. I've lost my way too many times here. It's almost like they designed the level poorly. You watch Food Wars Abridged. Does everyone come up with an abridged series for every popular anime now? I don't think every anime deserves its own abridged series. That's because most anime isn't really a long runner anyways. Unlike other things that are like around for have hundreds of episodes. If you just got like a 12-season show, I don't think you need a abridge. Dartigan. What even are you? You're a Twintania. Name means nothing to me. Two of them though, that might be an issue. My friend's dead. Fire on it. Just bought her a new bow and she still does no damage. Oh boy, these fellas. There's so much more fighting in FF1. You walk 3 steps. Oh yeah, I'm aware that it's obsessive in that game. Especially all the old ones are like that. But I never played it. I've only heard the tales. We need a cure on everyone. I need to teach Von Holy at some point so he can actually attack with magic. Oh, come on, put a protect up on him. They kind of are aggroing him anyways. Or not. Fucking kill me slowly, please. Just want to point out that her bow is large and useless. Her arm wraps and stretches out. Okay, I realize you're... I'm trying to... Okay. Her bow is so large that unless her arm wraps and stretches out, she would never draw it back to be useful. Yeah, but it's fantasy. Like, it looks cool when it's big. It probably wouldn't even be very good since it's made out of, like, green vines. I like it big, yeah, well, go big or go home, as they say. Glad I just healed and walked over all these traps that blinded my entire party. Good. God, this game hates you, doesn't it? Oh, run. No, it's not the time. Run. God, this game fucking just... No! Stop! The rage is growing. It's starting to feel that way now that the game is just getting a bit too unfair. And demanding grind and, other such things I don't want to do. I brought it on myself, really. I knew this game can get grindy and get very, very, hateful toward you. I played it anyways. But going back to the talk about, fantasy bows, they're never really that realistic. Look at Legolas in that movie. That movie, that I, for some reason, name is Lord of the Rings. God, I couldn't think of it for a second. When you're screaming, your brain just goes to a different place. It's like I'm trying to think of something to say while also figuring out what to do in game. I'm like, oh yeah, well you can only use 2 of those at once. So I'm trying to think of all these, pop culture references. Not going there. Battle axe, best weapon? I believe spears and, hatchets were the most common, weapons you probably find in medieval battlefields, since they were a lot cheaper to make. You just need a shaft of wood for both, and then it's like a chunk of metal at the end. It didn't really need as much training to use them. Am I mind multitasking? Hey, you start streaming and see how well you can keep the conversation going in your own head. Ain't easy. Oh god. This is just exhausting my HP. Used for other things like hunting, or you'll clearing out trees and other good things. That's where I gotta go, I think. Try having multiple voices in your head telling you things like you hope you lock the gate. Well, I thought you were going to describe schizophrenia for a second, but then you just described having a regular mindset. What's the plot of this game? There's this princess girl whose kingdom was taken over, her husband killed by an evil empire, or somewhat, not really evil empire, but they're kind of the bad guys, and we're trying to get crystals to help her, get her country back. Maybe, sort of. It's a little, it's a little, thin, to be honest with you, but it's there. Can I get a save point, please? Okay, they're giving me a lot of items. I don't trust this, but I'll try them on. Oh, that's right. I don't have the license again. Do I hear voices in my head? My own? Hey, screen, thank you for 37 months. Had to get 4 crystals to stop an evil army? Well, in this one, you're trying to get, just 1 crystal, I think. But there's already a bunch of crystals that exist that are, it's very overly complicated, to be honest with you. And even explaining it is difficult. For some reason, this developer who was in charge of this, he just loves this world of Ivalice he created, and it's overcomplicated. A bit bloated. As much as I like tactics, even that game's plot was a bit bloated, even though it was more understandable. Nice shield. Once again, I probably can't equip that. Yep, of course. Now we can use it. Dart sub? Yeah, I mentioned it at screen. I see all. You realize this. Increases max HP. And we'll grab that. You know, when you think about it, Chad, this will probably be the last Final Fantasy I play for a while. There's really only 10-2 left. That's an older FF game that I can cover on the channel. So I have to wait till like they release a new one. Play the Game Boy Advance version. There's a Game Boy Advance version of this, or you mean a Game Boy Advance FF game? I'm gonna guess that's probably not good. Have I thought about handheld? No. Sword of Kings, gift of King Wraithwall rests within. It is said that only one worthy of the title Dynas King may take up the sword. Play Dark Souls. I plan to play that at some point, but I'll probably play Bloodborne before I ever get to that. Play the spin-off of this game. No, thank you. But an entire game where you play as nothing but Vaughn and Pinello does not sound appealing to me. Am I gonna sin a Soulsborne? Well, they're not really doable. They're just like, here's a bunch of lore and boss fight introductions. There's not really much to work with, or I would have done so already. Oh, cool, another dungeon full of bats. Okay, these bats can wallop though. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Treaty Seeker, relic held this pedestal embrace. Zombie. Bloodborne is Cthulhu with werewolves, I'm aware. But there's still not really much story there, it's just like, here's a bunch of lore. There's no real characters that get developed and stuff like that is what I'm talking about. So there's, I would like to play it, but I wouldn't really want to make a video on it. Play Chrono Cross. I mean, I may at some point, but I'm playing a lot of RPGs recently. I don't want to play nothing but RPGs. Final Fantasy XII have towns to explore, yes. It mainly has a couple. It has 2 big towns and a few small ones. Unlike 13, which is just, you know, nothing but one gigantic, never-ending dungeon. Word seemed to have been left by King Wraithwall. In time of strife, the Treaty Seeker these doors to unbar. Okay, do it right now, though. There's just too much sameness in this game. Same enemies, just here's yet another dungeon that feels the same as the exact other dungeon you just came out of. I think that and just the convolutedness, has always made me like kind of meh on this one. Words seem to have been left. Nethicite bear, embracer of dawn's light, I summon you. Nothing happens. Wait a minute. I might actually have to use Ash here for this and equip her with that stuff. This came out in 06. Yeah, it actually looks good still, even for its age. We need to swap out Fran, by the way. No, need to have that equipped to make it work. Oh, hi, Olmec. You could start in the room of the sacred dagger, or the stone serpent statue. Beware. This needs really cool music for like a giant statue coming to life and fight me, but it's like gentle flute music. What's up with that? Oh yeah, she can't use magic because that fucking thing's equipped. Guess I can take that off her so she can use her magic now, though. This golem was in a raid in Final Fantasy XIV. Well, this entire world is in Final Fantasy XIV at some point. Three of those bastards. Two of them is tough enough. I might have to use missed attacks to deal with this threat. I'm gonna go and actually, you know what? I'm gonna guess a summon will just die though. So yeah, we need to mist it up. Never mind. Use the flame purge. Do it. See you later, Daciana.
For you.
Ever want to join you for what? Deep Rock Galactic? No, I don't even own that game. Sounds like he says brah when he does his energy beam. Does this game have Knights of the Round? No. This game uses a completely different set of summons from any of the other ones. It uses a bunch of demons from Final Fantasy Tactics. That should kill all three of these. I'm pretty sure. Or just the one, but they're kind of weak. Am I really still gonna die because of this? God, this game hates me. It really does. What do you demand of me, you motherfucker? Stop! There's a Suna, get rid of the old sap. Don't I have a Suna on him? No. Still a few license points short. Well, I guess she's just dead. I do have it. He has both Cure and Cure for different situations. 50% he uses Cure, and then on ally HP, 30% he uses Cura. But I might want to switch these around. So, that way you prioritize healing at 30%, so when closer to death. What even are you? The enemy is killing you too fast, you better use Cura at 70% is what I have it set to. Also, Mike Firo give it a sub to Oddstein. Thank you, Mike. Like if I set Cura to use at 70%, Vaughn is going to run out of MP really quickly. So I might switch it to 50%. So... I'll leave that one on at the time being. They did this so much better than 7 Remake, where you just like, hey, every character is unique, switch to them when you want. Like these mobs at 2x speed? Yeah, because otherwise this takes a lot longer. What a great enemy. Here's a head. Yeah, items down there. These aren't too much trouble. You better get it soon, and now I'll have to wait for Vaughn to level up. Or did he level up? And he did. Good. I need to get Holy, but I need to find a store that sells me Holy as well. Soon ago would also be great. White Whirl. I need to just focus this entire section down here on Vaughn for right now. I'm at least halfway through this game, right? I put like over 20 hours into it already. So I remember there's like you go to the Imperial City at some point, and there's like another dungeon you go to full of crystals. That's kind of important later on. I don't really want to fight, but I need to level up some more. Three major dungeons before the final dungeon, that's what I thought. Yeah, we gotta equip that and switch to Ash. Oops. You're seeing 50 hours total, but maybe a leisurely pace. Probably that's also without the speed on. There's all her MP and miss bars. Thank you, game. I guess she has to be the one to touch it, too. Do you have a quick thing on Bosch works? Well, it'll work, but I forget what he even has equipped. He's got still Gorget. But it has to be Ash using it because she's the one who's got the lineage. You can equip it anyone you want, but she's the only one that activates the switch. Activate the switch. But hey, magic resist is always nice. Okay, so go back down there, use the stairs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you for respawning. Vaughn, do your job. Bring Bosch back to life, you idiot. Thank you for waiting till the very last moment. Yeah, Vaughn's out of MP, that's why he isn't doing anything. God damn it. I told you that Kira thing will just drain your MP when you set it for that. I got so many Phoenix Downs here. So many of those too. Oh shit. I just need to freaking run. Oh, game. You're pushing it, game. You have the charge technique. I don't think I do. If I do, I don't even remember. I don't remember what's on anyone now. They're so inspecific to character creation in this game. It's like, who has what again? Okay, so everyone's dead. That's great. Love that. Lovely. I'm glad I'll never have to play this game again. This is almost as bad as 13 at this point for me. Not quite that bad. The characters aren't annoying, but the gameplay is. Alright. That. I'm gonna have to take, yeah, that equipping the Kira Gambit to him was a bad idea. It's too much. Do that instead. I'm very tempted to turn on that boost. It lets me have all the license points I want. Very, very tempted. No, then I'd lose respect. Yeah, stick with these guys. Do I agree that Ash should have been the protagonist? Well, either her or Bosch. Either one. Oh, thank you. It's not even a save point, you motherfucker. Crystal bug. I was like, oh, cool. And no, it's an enemy. Everyone's about to die. Fuck. God damn it. Everyone just dies and melts. Run. I can't survive that. Ash, you come back to life. Use mist on it? I guess. But I just had to make sure everyone didn't die. Like I said, I don't have much MP here. Is FF13 gameplay near to in-game? Oh, you like that? Oh, you like the gameplay near in-game. It's the same then as it is the rest of the game, though. I wish there was some like hot lists I can make, or quick lists I can make in this game, rather than just going through the menu every time. You kind of rack up a pretty large list of spells. Alright, I've been told to use mist on this thing.
Got a surprise for you.
I got it. Here goes. Here goes.
Shit. Ran out of time, but hopefully that'll kill it. Use poison on a crystal, you say? Not dead. Not dead. Good. Lovely. Oh, you motherfucker, healing yourself too. Oh, you suck. Do I have anything that can do some goddamn damage? Cure mote. Stores HP to all allies in range. I might need that. This is my B team. Well, one member of it was a B team, but everyone's dying to this one thing. It's immune to fire. Of course it would be. Everything just whoop my ass in this. God. It's not like I'm even like avoiding fighting a lot. Deal ice damage. Stop. Stop. I even have. Okay. Get in there and kill it. Quickly. Nope, they just melted immediately. I don't think I can kill this thing. It's gonna sit there and heal itself now. Maybe if I keep it in range, it won't do that. There's some high potions on people. Quick about our heals. Maybe we can get down there and finish it off. I've got another mist attack I can use on it, by the way. Don't. Balthier's missed attack, please. Quickening. Do it. Any day now. He just got most of its health back again.
They're going to love this one. Heads up. Please.
Squint, chat. Squint for this stupid crystal ball. No, not even a boss. Normal enemy.
Let me show you how it's done. Heads up.
See a sea of cows and then a single row of eyeballs. Good. Really? Well, we got 6 hits in total. Good, die. Oh, thank God. I got very hairy. I almost cried up, teared up. So happy. But I did say, where I was going like, okay, I'm gonna have to redo this entire dungeon. Let's get these guys out of here. Balthier and Fran will just melt. Hey, I kinda, Ash, kinda need Pinello to get, more magic, so we need her. Actually, also, let's take this piece of this equipment that I have, the embroidered tippet, which lets Vaughn level up so quickly. But take that off and let someone else use it for a while. My clan rank was Mobbit. It's because I haven't bothered hunting anything in this game. Give someone the gold amulet, it doubles LP. I thought I had that on someone already. Okay, you can't even use it. You can use it. What about you? He's the only one that can even equip it. You need a license for that, man. It's the EU. You need a license for everything. Let's just go with increasing his HP right now. Yeah, that sounds good. All these are just, yo, here's more MP. Whatever a Makara is. Does Bosch have 0 imp? Oh yeah, Bosch. Oh yeah. Don't want that on. Dawn Shard's gotta go. Get his MP back. It also, I forgot that also gets rid of your mischarge. Makara is an instrument you shake. Apparently in this game it's a magical spell or a weapon. Needed tea for that one. You can beat people over the head with a Makara. I mean, I'm not. I'll definitely laugh at that. No, do a thing. Maybe we should have, you know, Bosch have like throw potions on people. Might make survivability a little bit more. He's got nothing, but he's got hardly anything on, so let's make him throw a potion on someone. Let's make it so he only focuses on healing himself, though. I think that'll be better. Oh. I don't have enough options from programming my AI other than self below 70. That should be a regular potion then. You'll play this again for sure. Apparently a lot of people love this game. This went the wrong way, didn't I? Good. Always good. I must have been that weirdo that just liked FF10 a lot more. You're curious how people speedrun this game. They probably turn on that boost that gets you all the license points, so they don't have to worry about anything killing them. Or as easily. That way they don't have to worry about spending all this time hunting down licenses and shit. Powerful magics binds the door. I have 0 potions? Oh, cool. Good to know that all my options are pretty much shit then. I give up. I cannot make a good build in this game. I just can't. I just don't have the patience for it to constantly go into the menu and, tweak AI settings. FF2 is the worst. I never played that one. I know it's got a weird leveling up system, though. What? Why did you do that? Okay. I'll do it myself then, Vaughn. We also had to find keywords to advance the plot. It's a terrible system. I'm guessing they've probably changed that, with re-releases of the game then. Isn't the guy who made FF2 the guy who made, like, the Secrets of Mana games? I'm not really doing much damage to you, am I? They didn't? No. None of the versions changed it? I guess they just like that then. I don't even know what is FF2 even about? That's the one that's like a complete mystery to me. It never got released in the US until many years later, right? I know that all I know about FF2 is what I know about the Dissidia game, where there's like a guy in golden armor who's the villain. That's it. An empire declaring war on the world and the quest characters die. Oh, cool. Sounds... yeah, I guess FF1 and FF2 don't exactly have the biggest plots. Blind and poison, you say? Secret of Mana is more suited to that system, just too much space slower. How's the new Secret of Trials of Mana game that came out, the remake of that? That turned out okay? Okay, you use ice attacks on you. Die. Statue bears an inscription that seems to have been left by King Wraithball. To Guardians 3 I trust, that the word they may pass, all others be shunned. Trials of Mana has been fun. I've seen clips of this little girl character in the game who's like, Trial the Mana, has a W in every word. That seems like that'd be something that get on my nerves real quick. There's a certain level of cutesy that becomes sickening. Up here. Aqua? An aqua on it. Trials of Muna. Well, like I said, it's W's, not any. Fuck. I'm just so used to dying now at this point. I don't know why I get angry at it. Oh, cool. Vaughn's out of MP again. Wonderful. Let's just run back to the save point. How about that? Better idea. Voice acting isn't bad, but they left the script from the SNES days and it doesn't work with the voice narration. There was no English script of Trials of Mana. That game was never released in the US. I ran too far. I need to go to the save point. Hurry. At least I think Trials of Mana was never released in the US, was it? Osmos? I need Osmos. I don't know where to get any of this stuff. I gotta get a license for it, then I gotta find a place that'll sell it, chat. This ain't easy. Trust me, it ain't. I gotta go through regulations. There's an entire system you have to go through. There's paperwork involved. I have to probably, like, fund a study if, the characters are, if there's gonna be an environmental impact of my Firaga spell. Who knows? This is physical attack damage. I already done that. Quasimodo boots. Oh, this archer board really sucks, doesn't it? Whip kick. Grind for a bit? Yeah, but you know my stance on grinding. I try to avoid that like a kid eating their broccoli. Because it's unfun. I don't know why some developers insist on putting it in their games. Well, this is an older game, so it isn't quite as common as it was then, but it's just not fun to me. Potions. It's worth getting the whip kit move. Alright, everyone's good. Need to go back and activate that thing now. Japanese gamers like grinding? Is that really true? I mean, each their own, but I guess it's a cultural thing. Like that zombie sitting there watching us go. Look over. And I kind of am grinding. I'm just fighting everything in my path. That should be enough for the grind. Kill all enemies you see in the area you're in. Should be more than enough in any game. Not like, go kill these enemies, then go somewhere else, kill those enemies, and then kill a few more till you get a few more levels. Oh, good, there's a level. Good. Oh, cool, he's got Doom on him. He's gonna die soon. There's also a lot of status effects in this game, isn't there? Oh, that missed. Okay, I guess you're just dead. Go on, we'll watch you pass.
You cannot end us.
Yep, you're back. Okay, another dead crystal. Where am I? Wait, I'm back here again. Oh, those doors I can get through now. I see. Wait, why am I controlling her? Never ate school food. Hey, there was some really good school food. School tater tots and school super donuts were fucking delicious. That was about it, though. You know, I miss a good tater tot, actually. I think they're... Well, tater tots are really just, hey, here's hash browns in ball form. I mean, I could make them. Super donuts? Well, they're just donuts, but they're like softer. And they taste really good. But they're just called super donuts. You can look them up online. They're really good once you like heat them up in a microwave. What, you're not sure what's more entertaining, the stream or the vast amounts of incorrect backseating? I like that that you're in agreement with me. Like y'all fucking stupid too. But no, I'm willing to wager that most people who have played this game know more about it than me, since I never enjoyed it when I played it on PS2. And I'm not enjoying it much now. Okay, let me go down that way. I need to kill more things. Tried playing this game a few months back and you couldn't finish it? Yeah, that seems to be a reoccurring story. You made it all the way to the Great Crystal about 50 hours in before you finally said fuck it and stopped playing. I made it a little bit further than you back on the PS2. You never felt as if they were actually making any headway. Yeah, you are basically me right now, Jonah. You're describing my entire thoughts on it. You never really feel like you're making much progress, like even with your characters. Did you know Akira predicted the Olympics? Yeah, I'm aware of the 2020 Japanese Olympics. If those even happen now. Hard to say with the pandemic and all. That looks like a bad hallway to go through. Ah, shit. These lightning bombs? I'm not sure what to use on these. Water? Jesus Christ, everything murders me so easily. Fuck it, just run. I'm a coward, I don't care. Oh, stop. Oh god, no. This is all bad. Shit. Am I playing a Dark Souls game all of a sudden? No, run. Jesus, give me a break. Bring people back to life again. Like, what level does the game expect me to be on for this right now? 30? Because it feels like that's what it's asking. Remember fleeing from everything? It didn't bite you in the ass? The boss fight sure will. My gambits are wrong. I told you, I've taken every single bit of advice Chad has given me on gambits. It doesn't work. Vaughn just keeps running out of MP, set, with all these heals he has to pull off left and right, because no one can take any more than like a hit or two. Well, yeah, I'm guessing I'll probably be about level 50 by the end, who knows, but I'm like level 20 in the mid-20s right now. It's just getting really annoying to play this game. Oh yeah, Vaughn has no MP again, of course. Don't want to grind, and I also keep wondering why the game keeps kicking my ass. Yeah, it's because grinding is a failure of the game design. That's right, I pulled out that line. There goes all Vaughn's MP. At some point I will break down and take use of those boosts that the game offers you. Like, get all the licenses, so you don't have to worry about anything. Though that won't really level you up that much. I mean, it will do much for you, just like make it so you can actually use shit. Alright, oh yeah, I can't heal. You got no MP for it, and you're taking care of anything good. What about you? No one will judge? Yeah, but I can't judge myself. Though, to be honest, it's not really even much of a thing. It just makes it so you can use shit instead of having to worry about that constantly. She's just dead again, huh? Good. Tell me some jokes, chat. Yo, get me out of this foul mood the game is putting me in. You like this game, but you got 3 super weapons during your last playthrough just so you didn't have to deal with. How do you get them? Do you get them that early? I'm confused. I'm trying to level up Pinello, but the girl just won't stay alive. It's even harder to level up Balthier and Fran. They just melt. Ugh. Oh well.
It cannot end us.
Good. Kill the ghoul, thank you. Good. See you later, gamer. Have I ever done a Sins video for an RTS game? No, they don't usually work that well. Shit, I just can't reach out. I'm about to die. Fucking Christ. Oh. Even the ghouls are just stomping a hole in me. Zombie warrior. Fucking, I got no MP, so I can't even use raise on them to kill them instantly. I'm running out of ethers real soon. Okay. Kill zombie guy. Oh, that doesn't kill them instantly now. Okay. You're watching a man slip slowly into the realm of insanity, chat. I just want you to know that. This is why I don't play MMOs, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. You're seeing it right now. This is everything I hate about an MMO that's in this game. Sanity is for the weak. Exactly. Become a stronger being. Half my team is dead. I don't have the MP to like keep bringing them back. No, we just run from everything right now. Come on, give me the chest. Give me the money. Greed. You're seeing greed. No, not attack. Take the chest. God, your fucking game. Never mind. Never mind. Run. Flee. Good. The disaster. Yeah, this game is a disaster, isn't it? Or do you mean, what just happened? There's a reason I fell off FF Final Fantasy games after this game came out, and then when 13 made it even worse. Where even am I? How far did that set me back? Can't even tell. These dungeons look all the same. Just want to point out that I can make this so much easier right now. Do it. All it takes is a button press. Good, everyone's near death again. I like this. Okay, we need to bring people back to life. Oh, yeah, it would help if I actually selected them to be in the party. On stage 3, you can obtain a sword that has 92 power. That should help you without taking the fun out of the game. Where's this at? And I probably already passed it up. See, these zombies ain't a problem here, but there's the ones downstairs that murdered me. I don't even get it. You go down one floor and you're just, everyone's gonna kill you now. Where was I? I'm not fucking around this time. When you're done, you can get back to where you were. What do you mean? I can quit at any time and select trial mode on main. I don't know what trial mode now. If the only thing I would do is I'm not gonna do it, to be honest with you. I'm just making it makes for good jokes. I'm the guy who beat Neo 1 and Neo 2. You know, I can do this. And I did play this back on the PS2 and get all the way to the end. Maybe I was just a smarter gamer back then. Okay, you guys are turning to stone, I just realized. Cool, Vaughn's out of MP again. Did the Senate tell you about Dart didn't use the cheats? The wise, yes. True gamer. Alright, good. Move forward. Alright, here's where we died. This room is where just everything kills me. It's easier on PS2. They made this game harder. Yeah, I think this job system actually did make it more convoluted than it already was. No. Just gonna run up the stairs. Maybe it's safer up here. Yeah, we can hit him with a Cura spell. Get him all at once. Hey, Ash. If I didn't use that Cura spell I just told you to use, you stupid idiot. Do it. Thank you. Fire magic front end? Well, Curas seem to work pretty well, too. Okay. Alright. Keep killing things. That's all I have to worry about right now. Luckily, Ash still has some MP. Put a healing gambit on Ash, then she'll just run out of her own MP. I'd rather have her to be able to use it as I see fit. I only have like 4 ethers left at this point. Not a good idea. So, are any of you thinking who have never played this game before? Do you want to give it a shot? It enticed you. Where the hell am I even going? Ethers? Yeah, I always use ethers. You're thinking of elixirs. And no, I have to use them because I keep running out of MP. Things are, I forget, like lightning balloons. I don't know what. Use ice on them. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have Pinello on my team, so I can't use ice. Maybe I got an item. No, I have no boosts on other than speed. And I think speed got turned. Fuck. I just looked away at chat and someone died. Speed, I think, just got, when I died, it got turned off. Shit, Ash is the one with MP, too. He doesn't have enough for a race. Get low on Phoenix down. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm swearing a whole lot tonight, aren't I? A sign of a good game. Read the inscription. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Guardians 3, face ye the blade with relic bearer, join your filthy swear to me. Discover a mechanism in the statue's base. The statue looks as though it can be rotated. Oh god, I think I gotta make it face over there. Turn it again. I think that's right. Got a purple glow around it, so I guess that made me. That's your indicator that okay, you got that one, pal. Move on. Find more of these statues. Alright, getting some levels finally. Shit. I really need to level up those 3 other characters, but they're just gonna die if I bring them out. That's kind of the situation I'm in. If I use anyone but Vaughn, Bosch, and Ash, I'll just melt. Just whatever. I'll deal with the consequences of that later. Okay. Need to find more statues. I think there's one over this way. When in doubt, grind, huh? I'm starting to think some of you actually like grinding. Is that what I'm getting? God, everything is a dick. Yeah, blow yourself up. Kill everything in your party. Why not? Got limited resources. Grinding is fun. That different type of grinding you're describing, and yeah, that one is alright. I really shouldn't try fighting those enemies. Bosch is covered in oil. Let's go this way. Where do I go? No, I realize now that I gotta go the other way. There's a pathway over here I can take. Just like run past everything. There's like a ton of enemies over here. Everything is a dick? Yes, so am I though. So it evens out. Go down this hallway. What does simping mean? It usually means you put your some woman's welfare over your own, even though you don't actually know that lady, or you're not in a relationship with them. Pretty much that, simply. Someone you know online, but you just glorify them so much that you send them all your money and spend all your time thinking about them. God, I love running out of Phoenix Downs in this situation. Chan thirsts for women, you know. But yeah, it's the internet's new favorite word. There's always an internet word of the year. For a while it was cuck, and now it's simp. If you notice the trend, it's usually like, yo, how do we like insult these men further? Yeah, so it's been cuck, incel, and now that. It's like we men just want to keep putting each other down, apparently. Alright, I am just such a horrible state of being right now. It's one statue down, now we need to get to the next two statues. Good God, there's two. Problem with changing your insults is it fails to land when someone like me lives under a pile of rocks. You're like, oh, you'll be like, what's that? Sovereign citizen? What about it? It's like that stupid thing some people think they can be. You can't arrest me, I'm a sovereign citizen. Like, yeah, the cuff's still going on, pal. Tell it to the judge. That was a really dumb movement some people try to do for a while. Yeah, but going back to the whole simping thing, there's a reason why I tell people to be careful about how much money they spend on my own stream. I don't want people like feeling like they need to give me a bunch of money just because I'm playing video games and I look cute. So I don't think you can have like female simping. It's usually only a male thing. Dimping is what it's called. I didn't know it had a different name. Oh yeah, no. There's a save point up there. I need that so badly right now. I'll go back and get that. Do I look cute? I don't know. Some people say I do. But then again, I think it just person you're watching online. You want to. There's a bit of psychology there. I think I'm pretty ordinary looking, to be honest. But hey, feel free to give me an ego boost. I've made a face. I've shown my face many times. I actually used to stream more often with a face cam about 2 years ago. But I'm more or less more comfortable just being, talking about stuff rather than like showing my face, because I don't really make a lot of expressions. The monotone voice isn't the only thing that's monotone with me. I don't really like animate my face a lot. It's usually pretty stone, the same. It's a bit statuesque. So you're not really gonna see much even when I use a face cam. Most of chat are woman. I'm pretty sure the actual chat, how it rates is most people here are male, but there are a decent amount of ladies here too. We need to go over here and find the next statue. Where is these goddamn things? Is it down there? Oh, like a level below me. See, there's already people in chat telling me I'm wrong, and then I'm like, jerk off worthy, I guess. Get a statue over this way. Or just boss fight time. I think this is another one of the espers, isn't it? The magnetic field envelops the party. What did it say? You need metallic weapons? Well, what? That disappeared way too quick. Anyways, missed the text. attack is a little long.
I must endure.
They'll be slowed down in the fight, I see. I don't think I have any heavy armor equipped though, so that shouldn't be too much of an impediment, however that's pronounced. This isn't an Esper, it looked like one.
How about some of this?
She eating ice cream and finding it delicious, or, you know, using magical attacks of the galaxy? Oh god, nothing came up. See how much damage this did. Oh, just straight up killed it. Finally, something's going my way. About time the game starts respecting me somewhat. You think they feel weird after just standing there silently and, you know, doing their poses? Alright. Good. Got a sage's ring. What does that do? MP cost by half. I need accessories 14 to use it though, unfortunately. It'd be good on him too. How close is he to accessories 14? Nowhere near it. Wherever it's at. All the way up here. I don't even see a 14. Where are you? Yeah, whatever. Let's go in this way anyways. Charge. Store user's MP and mischarges. The technique fails, MP is reduced. Yeah, grab that. There it is. That's what I need. I need to go up there and grab that. Golden amulet will help me actually get there faster. Lets me get more, you know, stuff. I think they would feel more weird about the three characters just watching them fight when they could easily help off. Let's put that golden thing on him. Just pick that up. Guess there's a different accessory 6. I thought I grabbed that. Yeah, what the game? Golden amulet. Oh, it's already equipped to someone probably. Maybe. Yeah, so who has it? Yeah, take that off you. I'm losing my mind, chat. I can't even think straight. Alright, next thing in the process, whatever that be. Through here. One more statue after this. There you go. Statue number 2. All folks in chat have mushy brain. I'm rubbing off on you, apparently. Everyone else will be as stupid as me by the end of this stream. Alright, there's number 2. So we've got one left, and I'm guessing it's over on that side, and I just missed it when I was over there before. We need to go back and save and get our MP back. Oh, actually, no we don't. We didn't really have to use any during that fight, did we? We just missed attacked. But that also, well, actually, going to the save point charges my missed abilities. Did Venom Snake complete his pilgrimage you sent him on? What did you send him to do? I'm worried now. Especially what a chat member might consider a pilgrimage. Yo, dude, I saw this porn video like 5 years ago. It was hot, but I can't find it. Your quest to go get it for me. Find the link. Your only clue is blonde hair with purple streaks running down it. Go. I gotta get a smooth brain emote made for myself. It'll get a lot more use than the 200 IQ one, won't it? Third time's the charm. What fictional creature would I like to see in real life? I'm gonna go with something beneficial, so maybe a phoenix or something, I guess. Olmec's got a very intense glare in his eye over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the phoenix, something hey, comes back to life. That seems pretty nice. Right, let's go down here and activate this statue. Kill some bats first, though. Finding the sauce? Yes, the sauce. Sauce, man. Sauce! Sauce! Still not sure if that was drugs in FF7 for that guy's quest. I learned that the quests you get in Walmart get changed depending on certain variables. So, there's one person whose video I watched, they didn't get the same quest that I did during that Walmart section. Walmarket, not Walmart section. The Walmart quest. That's the statue I need to get right down there. Yeah, what determines Tifa's dress is what you tell her to dress up for in your day to the beginning of the game. That's what determines that. Aerith's dress is determined by how many side quests you do in the previous area, and Cloud's dress is determined by the kind of what missions he does in the Wall Market. Also, the kind of missions you get are determined. The missions you get in the Wall Market are determined how you handle that coin flip from Chocobo Sam. So depending on which one of those choices you make, you'll get a different set of quests there. Shit, how do I get over there? Oh, come the other way. I think I walked right past that statue before and I didn't even do anything with it. You meant Aerith, but I explained it anyways? Okay. Yeah, that's why the lady, tells you about the doing good deeds before she makes Aerith's dress. I still would like someone to point out where that blonde-haired gangster guy gets Tifa's actual regular clothes at. when he brings her and Aerith's outfits back. Like, where'd you get her clothes from, boy? Why do you just have those? I mean, I can understand having Aerith since Aerith's changed in the wall market. Tifa didn't. The biggest mystery of FF7 Remake. Holy shit! What just happened? Eye drops. Yeah, I did a self-destruct attack, didn't it? God, those stupid things. Gotta remember to... It's really hard to kill them before they can do that. Uh-oh. I had a spare set of clothes that just happened to match Tifa's usual outfit. Alright. I'm gonna move this statue to point over there. Colossus has undergone some change. Let's go back to the save point, and then maybe we can finally finish this place up. Is there any way in the Wii remake to make Corneo choose someone other than Cloud? No, they changed it so only chooses Cloud now, I think. Good. There, go to the save point and go past the Colossus, and we're through. Try this again. What are you trying, Cosmic? You're asking chat what kind of heartless they would be. Well, they'd probably be the ones that you get to maintain their human form, so then Ansem-like hardness. I don't want to be like a squishy little muppet. I'd rather just kill myself rather than be in that universe anyways. Dark, I know, but hey, it beats the alternative. But then again, if you're a nobody, you apparently get to look sexy as hell. You're nothing but anime boy hotness. Unless you're a scientist, the scientist, you know, get to look more, not as sexy. For some reason, I don't know why. Alright, we gotta get back down there. I just want to do that. Chad is demon tide for sure, you say. You know, there's never been a bigger threat to look away and read chat than in this game, because I keep doing it and people come back dead. Right, so, touch the device. Right, here we go. I think that's the right way. Yes. It's taken a long time to get here. This better be worth it. Read the inscription. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Wisdom proven to say now your power. Cool, boss fight. Hopefully the mist charge will just melt it again, but probably not this time. There was a save back there? Shit, I didn't see it. Uh-oh. It summons things. What is it? Oh, this one's definitely an Esper. Matthias, I think. Pretty sure. I think we should kill these old things before we go after it. Wow, just insta-death. Never mind. Fuck it. Vaughn's asleep, by the way. This was not a good idea to use this right now. I didn't notice he was asleep until I reactivated it.
Endure.
Nope, didn't work. Fuck. This is a bad misting. Well, no, it wasn't too shitty. Fuck, but everyone's dead. God damn it. Alright. Vaughn, the guy's asleep. Yes. Cool. Dead. Oh, game, you're great. Love you. Let's use my underleveled party now. This'll go well. Oh, they're immune to fire. That makes perfect sense. These ice things. We should go use that save point over there. It's a little closer. This room doesn't lead it. Never mind. How far back are we? Not very far back. Alright, so right over there is the boss fight room. If I can get a good mist off on it, it might be enough, because it did actual fair amount of damage, even though there's a crappy, mist attack sequence. I don't have any weaknesses, by the way. You can kill it, please. Thank you. Really weird this game doesn't have battle music. Yeah, I know, it feels a little too quiet. A new recording. I haven't really had any cutscenes appear in my entire 2 hours of playtime tonight. Really don't know what to even use against this guy. I'll try to pull off... Actually, let's use people who have more mischarges, maybe. I might want to just have, Bosch, Pinello, and, Ash in the group. For the start of it, anyways. I just realized my speed ain't on. I haven't gazed upon the weird-ass dreams you shared with Chad. Well, I've been kind of busy. But I trust that they're not perverted and you're a fine-ass person. I mean, fine person. Moral, upstanding, good stuff about you. I don't know how to talk right now. I'm stressed. That's how it goes. Yeah, I've seen that. Skip. Before I can get put to sleep, use the mist. Use Evanescence. Trust me, any dreams you've had, Chad has probably had other ones that are just as bad or worse.
No holding back.
What does mischarge even do in these things? Does it make it go longer, or does it actually pump up the damage they do? Shit. Keep going. Oh, damn it. No, it's just a mischarge, so... Oh, that's a pretty good miss. You get to like 7 full attacks. Well, it got rid of the small ones at the very least. Pinello's just dead instantly as soon as I got back into the game. How did that even happen? I don't know. Just whack. Whack. Whatever this flash freeze is, I probably gotta prepare for a roll now. Right now. High potion on Ash. TS Ready's chain magic. I don't like any of this stuff I'm reading. She's doing a sexy dance for some reason. Holy shit. Not good. Ash also needs to throw on a hill. Oh. No, no, bring me back to life, thank you. How do you get rid of immobilize? Ugh. I guess Asuna will do it. Maybe. Probably not. They'll... Will Asuna get rid of immobilize? I don't think it will. Miss with Vaughn? I guess I could. And I did get rid of it. Shit, Ash is dead again. I need to heal before I do anything else. Yep. Let the heal go off. Let the healing wind wash over you. There we go. Now we're gonna use Vaughn's attack.
How about some of this?
Not gonna... only get the one out of it. Heals right now. Alright, squint chat. Squint as hard as you can. Still all... Fuck, she's targeting Vaughn every single time. Like, oh, she's got sap on Ash. Not good. Get everyone back healed up again. Bosch is putting in work. Whew. My victory vibe, thank you. You know, if ever, instead of a Gasm emote, maybe we should have a victory vibe emote. I keep forgetting to put it on my lap, says you. I'm gonna have to do so much grinding with the other characters now. They're so far behind. I just couldn't risk using them at all. No, Victory Vibe is more original than Gasm emote. There's way too many Gasm emotes on Twitch. Bubble Mote. Earlier you obtained a nice one-handed sword. No one here on my team can use swords. Or it doesn't have license for it. Yep, new summon. First, let's go through the door and claim our prize. Don't I have a knight? I have no knights characters. I have foe breakers, samurais, and your red battle mage. Yeah, I know that I don't have... She's just gonna die. We're getting ready to see a cutscene. That'll probably take it off. Or maybe she'll just die in the middle of the cutscene. Who knows? Let's see. Does that not look like the old Link's fierce deity sword? Oof, heavy.
You should try it on the Dawn Shard. See if it can destroy Nethicite or not.
What?
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
Well, we can equip it.
The stone bleeds mist.
It has been roused. It fears the sword.
No, don't. You missed.
The stone is quiet.
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Vaughn! Tell me, did you see him again?
I didn't. Not a thing.
What's up, guy? How you doing?
Not even my brother. Not anything.
Return the Sword of Kings. I don't think that's an equipable weapon. That's just like a key item. Oh no, the sap is still going on her. Okay, we'll just take care of that then. That is a really powerful status effect. It is no license, 53 attack. You need a license. There's actually a license for the Sword of Kings. Oh well. Vosh triggered a trap that heals you, okay. Yeah, you could have just teleported me out of the dungeon game, but I see. That's cool. It's a useless sword, you say? You love equipping Bosch with Save the Queen off. Beatrice's sword. A real fucking knight. We need to get the hell out of here, so let's back that way. Jesus Christ, they just messed her up. It's kind of eh. Well, all the weapons in this game are kind of eh. You don't really feel like you did, you like, alright, cool, good loot ever in this game. Regardless, I should be able to get a pretty decent amount of money with all the items I picked up along the way. Just realized Pinello is still dead. Guess we should take care of that. Return with all haste to Holy Mount Omisase. We of course must remain here. airship is a little too on the gigantic side. It's like a city. This is a prequel to Final Fantasy Tactics, by the way. They don't have any of this stuff in that game.
There. Small. What could it mean?
Uh-oh. Killed the elf pope. On the trip back, I should focus on leveling up the people who are vastly underleveled now. But they'll probably die along the way, so who knows. Maybe I should, like, re-equip them if I can. And we can equip Sword of Kings. Hey, it's better than what he's currently got. Anything that's worth it, putting on someone? That's pretty decent. I have one teleport stone. Yeah, I could use that. I'm just checking everything else out first. Your bagel is toasting? What is it? No, I guess I'm the only one who likes to stands around while my food is cooking to make sure it doesn't burn. Rather than expect strangers on the internet to tell me, hey dude, check on your bagel. I got a teleport stone, right? Okay, yeah, we can just go back there really quickly. Toaster, the only thing you're worried about is forgetting about it. You can burn stuff in a toaster. And if it's a toaster, you don't need chat to tell you that it's done. It'll just go ding, or like make a big sound as it pops your bagel out. I don't know, I just like to stay there and like watch my food cook, I guess. I'm weird though. Alright, we should have some good good money now. Can't wait to buy some equipment I can't use. Even turkey? No, well, there are foods that take a long time to cook and you don't have to worry about them. But if it's something that only takes like a few minutes, yeah, I'm staying there until it's done. New bizarre goods. Potion pack, ranger shards. Engravings of water elements adorn these shards of magicite. The magics within are quite strong. They tell you what's fucking in it, though. Hey, buy our mystery items. That's just like magical items. You can get one use out of it. I want a fuzzy miter. Immune to petrify. Bio. That and deal damage all foes in range. I think I need equipment more than I do new spells right now. Locksley bow. not even using her though, so I don't want to give her another bow she ain't gonna use. That would be nice on him, but I don't have a license for it. Hammerhead. I will be able to use that on Bosch. He is using the axes. Power rod. One spear. Beetlegeist. Power rod. Ugh. Maybe I'll just equip the the Sword of Kings on Bosch, whatever. I can't pronounce his name. I think that's what I'll do. And the rest of it I don't have license for, so I can't even use any of it. Fun experience it is. Oh, there's stuff I want, but I don't have a license for it, so can't use it. God, this fucking sucks. Oh well. Well, let's go look at all the unhappy dead people. What's up, Art Stanton? How are you doing? You know, they didn't really do a good job of attacking this place. It's just like, yeah, there's some smoke. You don't think you have a license to play this game, therefore? God, if only that were true. You and the Lady Ash, quickly, you must leave. The temple there is still here. Why am I playing 12 anyways if he doesn't like it? Because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you run a YouTube channel. I mean, I was gonna have to play this game in Senate eventually anyways. Just comes with the territory. Do I grind off stream? I should have, but I didn't today because I got caught up watching the SpaceX launch. What is she? What is one of these doing here? Just when I began to grow close to them, they started killing each other. Just as I feared, human behavior, savage and ugly.
Princess. Swift has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings. You will surrender it to me. Too late, and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
X-Death might as well be with that helmet.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
This mist. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Mjern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom who would challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king. Wraithwall did but pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Evilise hails her true dynast king, Vain Solidor. He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh! The new Evilise holds
Why are you telling us all this?
Name down Masker. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
Just realize who I'm using, my B team. Oh, just hit him with the mist. Go for it. There's like tiny baby judges back there too. Judge Bergam.
You're going to love this.
Did you notice that Balthier whistles to get the wave's attention?
I got it.
Let me show you how it's done.
Looking for the villain monologue? Yeah, he just basically gave away their entire plans for no real reason.
Here goes.
What are judges? They're just like general dudes. Okay, that's all we got. Still, that's pretty good. 7 quickenings and then the final attack. It'll probably like 10% of his health. Well, nope, about half. Pretty good. I guess you'll... I need to switch teammates, don't I? Balthier's almost... I'll do that right now. Yeah, everyone's dead. Good. Also, Berserko. Still haven't beaten the game. Well, takes a while, RPGs do. Gotta get rid of the baby judges. Oh, there goes him. He dead. Maybe Bosch. Fuck. Bosch is dead. I was about to use his quickening. Come back to life. Quickly. I need to get rid of the baby judges. There, good. Quickly, do it, do it, do it! Streamer energy directly converts to MP, right? I wish.
How about some of this?
Give me a thing. Oh, fuck, I only got 2 in. That sucks. That was not good. Oh, wow, I'm murdered. Just murdered hardcore. Jesus, fuck. It's all up to you, Ash. Oh. Okay, I think we are way under level for that fight, it seems. This is a level 40 area, you say? I've been doing a lot of leveling. Apparently it ain't enough. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to grind out some shit, aren't we now? The fun times begin now, chat. You know it. Seems I should go hunting. I can't even hunt here. It's like back in Ravennoster. Video games are meant to be fun, right? Oh, these K-hubs. The end of Ravennoster was a level 20 area? No, it wasn't, or I wouldn't have got past it. I think you're making that up now. Fucking one dog. That's all it took. What is this trial mode? I don't know what that is. Is it like... What does that mean, trial mode? Maybe we should start playing Mass Effect 2 tomorrow. So it takes a long ass time to level up in this game, I'm noticing. Check the stats of the enemies in Booch's prison. They were all level 20. Apparently I was kicking their ass then, because I didn't really have any trouble until tonight, really. Change Penelo's gambit so she casts magics instead of... I do! She has a ton of gambits for that. She just doesn't use them. Well, I did have a bunch, but I turned them off because she was just using up... They weren't really doing any good. Here, turn back on. I just hate the gambit system so much, I will never like it. I know things at the top execute first. I don't care because it's a stupid system. These people can't survive in this land. It's too much for them. I got an achievement there. I'm not sure what. A black mage that attacks everyone attacks the same in this game. I've noticed. You have to rely on them. Otherwise, you just run out of MP on constantly. What's a good place to level up at, Chad? I don't know. I have to get these weaklings leveled up, these Balthier, Fraun, and Penelo, but everything just murders them. I guess I just have to do it one person at a time. Penelo is the most useful of them, so we'll go there. You put attack at the bottom? Yeah, but I don't want them running out of MP. MP is good for healing, which is the only thing that keeps me alive. This game apparently expects you to do all this shit I hate doing. There's a reason why I never bothered finishing it. It's just tedious is what it is. Every single bit of it. I need to use Libra more. Yeah, everything I need to do more. The game sucks, okay? That's just all I got to say on it. I'm being stubborn, I know it. This is supposed to be the improved version. Yeah, Penelo has a few heals, but not many. She's like low-tail white mage at the moment. I don't even know where I am. We never actually checked out this place in full. Maybe tomatoes are more of these people's stuff. This is IGN's #1 Final Fantasy game? Really? You mean the highest rated one? To each their own. I mean, I think they gave 13 a pretty good score too, didn't they? No, this and 13 are my least like FF games of all time. I'd actually kind of forgotten, because it's been so long, how much I dislike this game, but it's all coming back to me now. There's a reason why I dropped off and never even bothered with 13 until it came time to do a video on it. You would give 13 a score? Like I said, each their own. If you like it, you like it. That just goes down there. Why the weird speed? To make things move faster. So I turned it on. Otherwise, it's even slower. Shit, we activated the angry white orb and it put us to sleep. Did you see that bullshit? Oh. You run away or you die. Fuck, I'm gonna die anyways. Fuck! You goddamn piece of shit. I wasn't trying to fight it, it just gets angry if you use MP near it. So someone healed and it's like, nope, not in my territory, Sonny. Hey, if you like grinding, that's your thing. I don't. I've never liked it, and I never will. It's unfun. Tell me, chat, is there a lot of grinding in this Persona 5 game you always want me to play? Be curious to know. No, you don't have to go creating a save file for me, no. There's a lot of grind. P5 has little grinding. Well, that's something in its favor, I suppose. I mean, it's a Japanese RPG. I've been told those are like full of grinding because Japanese gamers like it. Alright, we're back in the old shit jungle. Maybe here I can actually kill stuff without dying with my shit party. Right, so, Pinello, take a look at licenses. Yeah. We actually have some points to spend finally. License of the Esper Matthias has been added to the... Yeah, sure. Vaughn, you're my best right now. You can have it. There you go. White Whirl, please. Can't grab that just yet. Do you have anything to boost your damage any? At all? Chat, I have a question. Where do I find these for Balthier, these measures that I unlocked a while ago? I've never found a way to use them. I don't know what they even do. I've never found any place that sells them even. Are they like items or are they weapons? I'm not sure. Press Y? I know, I'm going with Machinist right now rather than Monk. I just wanted extra HP. So I can stay alive a bit longer. Phoenix Downs to store more HP. Now I'll go over to Monk. Brawler. Increase attack power when fighting empty-handed. I'm not making him punch anyone, so... Gain MP after defeating a foe. The guild is the only place that sells the measures. Oh. I don't think I have any more stones to let me go back to Rabanastre easily either. More HP, I guess, whatever. Gambit's Traveler, deal damage based on turns taken. They're so weird attacks, I don't even know if they're any good. Imagine me grinding Persona 4. Yeah, it wouldn't be fun, I'm gonna guess. Whatever you're entailing, and it does. Magic increases. She doesn't even use magic, really. I got the time battle mage. Increased physical attack damage, yeah, that. Persona 4 Golden has adjustable XP growth and money gain as well as battle difficulty, you say. Well, I'm not even worried about, Persona 4. I was asking about Persona 5. You're shaving while listening to my stream. I wouldn't want to say that's weird. I mean, hey, you have your phone with you. I need to make Bosch more tankier. I need to get heavy armor for the dude. I'm not really buying much of that either, unfortunately. I need to be able to equip more equipment too. What would I like to know? I was just asking if it's as, grindy as other Japanese RPGs are. I think I'll save my stuff and go down that way. Uraga. Spell and Stona, yeah, sure. Stable. Page's ring. Magic. Yeah, sure. Increase the magic potency, whatever. Can't be witty right now. I'm looking through menus, yeah. I have to, pay attention, don't I? Speaking of sins, the sad simping noises line in my FC3 video had you dying. Really? The final one? I thought that one might have been a little bit lazy. I was like, yeah, I'll go with this, meme. Almost a meme joke. But, hey, if it got you chuckling, I'm happy. Thank you. Hope all of you enjoyed the recent video, actually. Penilla, what do we want to do with you? I want to make her more black magey, really. actually kind of really done a job of getting all overboard. More magic potency would be good though. Restoration, status effects, Sage's Ring, okay, that would be good. I need to go over here. Increase magic power, 1 HP critical. Kuwait oil. Right, we'll just leave that as it is for now. I have to go through the business of equipping him. Think about it, Dart. If Pinello blasts enemies to oblivion, there will be less enemies attacking you, so you'll spend less MP with healing. That's why that's really all she's good for is my black mage. Is what she only has like a few white mage spells. So most of our points have gone into that. It's just, you know, she doesn't stay alive very long is the problem. I need more better equipment too. It's starting to look like not much more is going to be accomplished other than grinding it by the, you know, since it's already 11:20. But hey, we'll go as long as we can. Waiter doubles XP earned. Okay, that's what I need. Oh, so, Pinello, we need you leveled up. The Sage Ring was also good for MP comp. But right now the levels are better. I think it's all really the equipment I can do right now. We'll give her, her Sword of Kings, why not? Hammerhead. Oh, that's much better attack power. 54 to 81. Alright. Let's kill some shit. God damn it. Napping? Oh well. Who can wake him up? Well, let's go down to this place down here I never checked out. I'm sure that'll be safe and nothing will kill me instantly. Yeah, let's do that. Good. I think that's like a hunting zone, isn't it? For like really dangerous shit. There's like several of those you can just walk right into, I think. Don't go down there, that's why I think I remember that place actually. It's like where you go to fight some of the really tougher enemies. Right, now, here's where you start using some of that black mage, honey. Will I be doing an everything wrong with soon? Well, I just released an everything wrong with video for Far Cry 3. So, you're looking at probably a three week wait for the next one. It's because I put up 2 big RPGs from the next video. So it's going to take a little bit longer. So the next one will be out just in time for me to start doing Last of Us 2 probably. Or at least that's how it should work out schedule-wise. Shoot some magic fire. Feywood, yeah, I think the Feywood is like a really tough area, isn't it? Like there were like really shitty monsters that will just massacre you. There's like areas in this game that I remember that you can go to like that. Am I still grinding? Yeah. Do you not see me back in this area? I was back earlier in the game. Yeah, it's where I'm not planning to go there. I just went in a circle. Actually, Final Fantasy games aren't terrible for that. It's just this one. Nello's starting to slowly level up. I think we need to get everyone to level 30 at the very least, so I might have to do a lot of grinding off screen tomorrow. A high level area, it's tough and has dangerous traps, but if you can get yourself to a safe area, there has a crystal, you can get a chest that has a second embroidered tippet. Double XP. I doubt I'd be able to successfully get to wherever that's at in it. Ah, yeah, they're good. I think that's where you'll actually find the big Marl Bros at, isn't it? Where's my exit? Treating this forest path like it's an interstate. Get 1 license point for killing one of those. Wrong way again. Your level is fine, you can beat this game at level 1. There's even a... How do you beat this game at level 1? How is that doable? I question if that's even possible. Need to check some examples of gambits, check some examples of good... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do my research and treat this game like a college thesis. How would you even get to this game without staying at level 1? Like, I guess you have to quit that item that doesn't let you get any experience, otherwise you just level up naturally as you play and beat bosses. But you don't start with 3 of those either, so now I'm very confused. After clearing the game, you unlock NG. Okay, NG minus. Okay, that's actually available from the beginning of this one, I think. I still don't see how you would do it though. It looks like you just get wiped by a lot of enemies that could kill you with 1 hit. Wait, is there enemy scaling in this game where enemies scale with your level? That might explain it. No scaling. Possible with a good use of the license board. Like I said, you have to kill Enderman. You probably have to do a lot of grinding still for it. Doesn't sound fun to me. Anything worth buying, little man? I guess I just need to get money too. So we can buy better equipment. That might help take a little bit of the bite off some of the attacks we were receiving earlier. Burning blade. Fierce flames dance the length of this blade, searing the flesh of its mark even as it cuts. A mighty weapon. But yeah, no one would be able to use it. Don't have the license. There's a cypress pole. Bleed. If they sold ethers, that'd be great, but no. Armor. No one can use it, but I would really like to be able to use it with, you know, Barsh. There's someone defeating Ozma on FF9 with all party at level 1. That's harder in your opinion? Yeah, I guess that would be harder. Wait, did they talk to all the enemies that make it? Well, they'd have to, I guess. They'd have to find all those enemies that let you actually physically attack it. Let me just have... Okay, we'll buy one of these. You can use, you know, that's really good for defense up to 28-1 from 8. Yeah, good. I guess we'll buy the Brigandine for her. Escaped all the battles, and since bosses don't give XP, they managed to stay level 1. My hat's off to them. That's an impressive gamer achievement. What's your most impressive gamer achievement, Chad? Let's see who's the best gamers here and watching the stream. To this date, I think my most impressive feat is beating Devil May Cry 3 on the hardest difficulty. It was an agony-inducing feat, but I did it. I'll never do it again either, by the way. Let's see. All right, I still need to keep leveling up these 3. Do it, you know, stagger it. Learning Dark Souls 2 without using a bonfire. You know, I don't hear many people talk about Dark Souls 2. It's always Dark Souls, Demon Souls, or, you know, Dark Souls 3. The Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 on hard. That is a good one. Well, I only beat Ninja Gaiden 1. I never played the other ones after that, but hey, Alma's a bastard, isn't she? Who's gonna say you beat Jules? Oh, well, I beat him at squats. That's a wound, though, when you bring that up. What have you missed? A little bit of grinding. Maybe a lot of grinding, actually. Wow, Vaughn's got everything on him. Let's travel around here. DMC 5 Bloody Palace Dante. I haven't seen anyone talk about Battletoads yet. Oh, these wolves, I think I remember them just wiping me out one time. Let's go over here and clear this area. No one in chat beat Jules. I've seen it done. You have to basically, you know, get it perfect without any mistakes. As long as you had like good, you know, muscle memory, you can do it. What have you missed the past 2 streams? Mainly me struggling through the game and, you know, but achieving, you know, victories left and right. But today we ran up against, you know, something that just, despite 2 really good missed attacks, I still got my ass handed to me. I had to go back and start the grinding away. So here we are. But I'm gonna do a lot of grinding off stream tomorrow, so I don't have to subject chat to it. We made it to the final level of Pac-Man. I believe that is actually impressive. What, isn't there like a secret level of Pac-Man though? That you have to like glitch the game to get? Or is that another game I'm thinking of? I know it was a plot point in like that Oasis book. Or Ready Player One book, I mean. Maybe that was Donkey Kong, I don't know. Ooh, shit. Well, who knows? Last of Us 2 is probably... I mean, you may not like the plot of whatever Last of Us 2 ends up being, but the gameplay should be fine and dandy. Don't kill the Penelope. Fuck, these things are gonna kill me. This is not good. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna run. Oops, no. Need goodbye. Those hellhounds are Feywood enemies? Yeah. I'm not even in the Feywood yet, though. Shit, don't go near me. I want to die. Do I even remember The Last of Us 1? Yeah. I actually like the gameplay of, Last of Us 1, though. It's actually a pretty good third-person cover shooter. To each of their own, though. If you didn't like it, that's fine. Canelo, we need you back to life. I mean, I'll make up my decision on that game when I actually play it. I'm not gonna let the internet do that for me. No wonder we're dying. Vaughn is out of MP. Wonder what the deal was. Tip: you can revive characters that are out of the party by pressing R1. If on PS4, then... No, this is on PC, so I'm going to guess the same thing. But, I mean the controller. It is the PS4 controller. But you can revive them by pressing R1 when they're out of combat. Okay, I did not know that. That could be handy later on. Right. I was thinking of maybe going down there, but I don't think that this area seems like it's kicking my ass. Or at least the dogs are. And Vaughn is pretty much out of MP. You beat E.T. the video game. How do you actually do that? Well, you have to get all the pieces of the radio, right? I don't think that's actually difficult. It's just mind numbing because the game is so shit. What happened to Green Hood? He got timed out for doing something. I don't know what. These dogs are no joke. It's coming like two of them should be doable, though. Oh, there's four of them? Oh, fuck. Never mind. Maybe they... Nope, no, run. It was not doable. Once the other two came into it. Oh, well. Where is Dex? You haven't heard from Dex. When do you ever hear from her? She's usually a very quiet cat, unless she comes up and paws on my elbow. But she's probably sleeping, somewhere. Likely in my living room, on my couch, where she's not supposed to be. we got some good money, so we can go back and buy some more stuff, maybe. These Marbo tentacles, yeah, sell for pretty well. Stream dead? Shit, you're right, it is. What the hell happened? Is it back for you guys or what? Stream is up? Okay. Someone said the stream was dead. I just wanted to make sure. It never died? Okay, someone in chat. It probably just died for someone else's. Or maybe it went down for a second. I'm not sure. I haven't dropped any frames. Alright. I just panicked for no reason. Like, oh, right. Usually, it's weird, but my internet has been weirdly, cooperative for like the past 2 months now. Like, streams dying hasn't really been a big issue. How did I and Dex meet? My mom's cat had kittens, and she gave me one. You know, that whole thing where your family pawns off the pets they don't want? That. Yeah, we need to go to the Irute village to see if we can buy some stuff. You're new here, but there are protests going on outside your house. Well, you probably have more important things to worry about than a stream, but first off, welcome. Hope you're staying safe. Don't worry, people are going to start mooing at you very soon because you're new. It's our way of greeting people. Are my chats in one big poly relationship? You know, I have... You might be onto something. They do love each other. But I think it's more like just, pure friendship. They just like to joke about being in a polyamorous relationship. Riots, the area I live in has never even seen a riot, so it's a kind of a small town. But I hope everyone who's like in the danger zone is staying safe. It's kind of crazy out there these days. So don't go smashing anyone's windows while you're at it. Best not to get the police's attention right now. So, Beetlegeist. Yeah, we'll buy that for him. Okay, there's my cat saying hello now, for anyone who's asking. For some reason, my eye is itching. Take care of that. Storm staff. Okay, that'd be good for her. Let me buy that. I might get the license for it soon, who knows. Brigandine. You're Canadian, by the way? Oh. Cool. Actually, go to our license board. We got some points to spend. Here's the better staff side. I need better staff. Increased magic potency is good, but I'm looking for staffs. There it is, storm staff. Definitely gotta get the Fyraga spells next. You recommend you go back to Rabanastre on foot, collect your rewards on the clan, use the airport to buy some teleport stones. Well, I'll do all that off screen. I won't subject chat to it. But that is what I was thinking of doing. I'll save her points up so she can get Fyraga and Thundaga. And then with that... What do you want? You got quite a few points to spend. What do you want? You've been a good boy. What do you need? If there's restore more MP would be good for him. Kiraga. I guess he needs Kiraga. Kiraja. That's a new one. I guess that's like a mass heal for the entire party then. We'll grab it because I'll probably eventually get to buy that spell. Really need Holy though. And then we got that Pyroclasm. Need for me to be able to wear better armor, so I'm gonna grab that. You recommend armors over weapons? Yeah, that's what I'm mainly doing. I need more defensive ability. Last stand increases defense. I'm also looking for like stuff on the board. Diamond shields. That would be good for him actually. Increases strength and HP critical. I'll get it just in case I get those shields later on. Down here's where I need to focus on. Increases max HP, max HP, max HP. Need to make him more tanky. I need to go into this area. Do some more damage and make him more tanky. I don't really know what to do with her, to be honest. Death. I would get death, but I know it's going to miss half the time, or 90% of the time. Record. I should have gone for Mace's 4, but whatever. Later on, if you have money, you recommend to buy Bio and deal nice damage. You know, I think I have the money for Bio already. Just don't have anyone with a license for it. These guys don't sell it. It's the next store over, near the next place. I should like wait and use my money there, since all this stuff is like, look, there's better stuff available there. Nobody wants to hire you. You'll find that job eventually, my man. Don't give up. Okay, Chad, here's the plan. I'm gonna like do a bunch of leveling up tomorrow off stream, so we don't have to put up with this nonsense for tomorrow's stream. So I'm gonna force myself to do that. Like walk all the way back to Rabanastra and do like hunts and shit, just because I have to apparently. So by the time we stream this game tomorrow, we can hopefully make some real progress. Hopefully everyone will be at level 30 or something. Do some research on gambits. I guess I'll have to. Well, I think that's actually the only place that I know that even sells extra gambits is in Rabanastra, or the gambit, you know, the specific gambits and stuff. I probably need to go back there and do it. But we're done for the night since it's almost midnight, and I'm just, if I get too much frustration, my funny jokes just go bye-bye. Can't be funny anymore when you're frustrated, can you now? You know, it's far less frustrating when I was killing enemies like, hey, I can do this with just the right amount of challenge. But, hey, hope you enjoyed it regardless tonight. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Hope everyone's staying safe as well. You know, it's a dangerous time. Disease and riots and all that. You know, you guys, keep yourself good. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Before I leave, thank you to all you guys for being chill tonight. Thank you for any bits or subs or gift subs. And thanks to my mod team. I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll either hopefully make some significant progress, or I'll pull my hair out. Either way, it should be fun to watch. All right, chat. You have a great morning or great night. I'll see you then. Good night, everyone.